In this video, I'm going to discuss some more text styling stuff. So if you are like in the last video, we would discuss about font families, weights, styles, size, variants, and all of that. In this video, I am going to discuss about how to add certain colors or direction or align them, right? So we are going to um, add a bit more text. So if you type lorem, you can add a bit more text. So I'm going to just make this paragraph a lot bigger. So if I go copy path and I come here, so we have a lot more text, right? We have a lot more text on this web page, so it will be easier for us to style it, right? So let's say dot font test, right? If you have to add a color, you can always type color, and let's say we give it a color, say light coral. Now if I reload it, so it gets a light coral color. Let's give it something darker, uh, dark dark slate blue. Sounds nice. So yeah, this dark slate blue looks like a nice color. So now if I have to give it a direction, right, you can say left to right or right to left by RTL. So if I save it as right to left, now it shifts like a mirror. Almost looks like the alignment has changed. So it's great for lines in languages like Arabic, right? Because it's read that way. But right now we just need it as left to right. Sorry about that. Um, you can define a text alignment with text align, and you can say I want to justify it. So if I say justify, so the text will be justified here, right? You can set it to left or right or center or something else, right? You can decorate it, decoration, text decoration, and you can say dotted, let's say. So if I say dotted, so nothing's happening. uh, Text decoration, text decoration, I just need text decoration, let's say underline. Yeah, so it underlines it, right? If you have to create some sort of transformation, let's say text transform, you can say I want everything to be uppercase, so everything will be uppercase. Let's say I don't want anything, I just want it to be lowercase, right? So it'll be put in lowercase. Let's say spacing, you can say you can have letter spacing and word spacing. So let's say we give it a letter spacing of 1. So does anything happen? Add some space. Let's say we give it a 5. Nothing changes. Let's say we call it 5px. So yeah, now all the letters are spaced out by 5 pixels, right? You can also give it word spacing, and you can say I want all the words to be spaced out by 20px. So all the words now are spaced out, right? You can give it a line height. So I want all the line heights to be at least 50px, for example. So I'm assuming it is spacing this line. Let's this total line. Let's say I want 500px. Yeah, so in 500px, it's giving a lot more space to everything. I just want 100px, right? So in 100px, it looks like this, right? Uh, what else? Oh, let's say we have to add some text shadow, and I want the shadow to be, let's say, 5px, right? I'm not sure if the text shadow works like this. So if the syntax is correct, so if I hover here and I click on MDN reference and I open it, so we'll open the MDN docs and says this is the syntax. Okay, what is it? It accepts comma separated list of shadows to be applied to the text and any of the text decoration. Each shadow is described by some combination of X and Y offsets of the element, blur radius and color. So I don't want a X offset, but vertically I want a shadow. So let's say I want a vertical shadow of 5px. I want the blur to be at least 10px, and I want a blue shadow to it, right? Now if I go here and I reload, yeah, so you can see that there is a shadow here. Let's reduce the shadow to 2px and see. Yeah, we are seeing this. Let's say horizontally also I give it 2px. So there is a horizontal shift as well. Let's give it 5px. Yeah, and the blur should be 4px. Let's say 5px. So yeah, you still get a shadow to it, right? Let's make the shadow a little less obvious. Let's make it gray. So yeah, we are getting a shadow, we get a blur, you can offset it on the x-axis or y-axis, and yeah, this works. So yeah, we are done with a bunch of styling properties, text styling properties. So whether it is, families, style, changing the weight, changing the size, using Google Fonts, how to color them, how to change their directions, alignment, uh, decoration, transforming them, spacing, line height, and shadows. So we have now a plethora of options on how to tweak these text styling things. So see you in the next video. We'll be discussing, actually I can discuss one more thing. Let's say for example, you don't like that the text is too obvious, so you can make it less opaque. So let's say I want the opacity to be, let's say 7. Sorry, it has to be between 0 and 1. So zero point 0.7 means 70% opaque. If you put it as 0, it will mean 0% opaque, which means it will be invisible, right? But if you put 0 0.7, it means 70% opaque, right? If I save it and reload, so as you can see, it has been made less opaque. If I say make it 0 0.1 opaque, which means 10% opaque, it's almost invisible. You can see it slightly, but it's almost invisible, right? If I say 0.5%, sorry, 0.5, which means 50% opaque, you can see this. If I put 0.9, it will be 90% opaque, so almost visible, fully visible. Yeah. So yeah, that's opacity for you. So we have done a lot more experiments with text styling and opacity. And I think in the next videos we are going to discuss about how to position elements on a web page, right? So see you then.